Welcome back to Tower of God, regulars. The heat is killing me, but I have a very frosty beer at hand, so that's that at least. In the last video, we saw Yorick Mazino at 1% of his power, literally defeating Karaka with one finger. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the manhwa devolving into people just firing energy blasts at each other. I didn't like when it happened in Naruto, I didn't like when it happened in Bleach, and it just makes the battles so uninteresting. Oh no, I survived your energy blast, now I will show you my energy blast. Well, I do trust the manhwa that it will keep the battles interesting, but I am curious how. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, also Helljo. I'm going to make you all regret setting foot in this place. Is that Helljo? Is that his true self? That power of his is so intense that it's making me anxious. My head. Yuri. Uh, Yo, here. Huh? She seems to have awoken at the sound of your voice, but she might not be able. She might not be stable yet. She get better if you cover her with this cloth. Bump! This hangover. I do have a hangover when you didn't even drink. Here comes Helljo's attack. Watch out! Helljo, weak beam. What did I just say? Okay, but I got to admit this picture looks rather cool. It kind of looks like he's puking lava. Ah! The administrator's child? To put it simply, that's pretty much right. Since it's not known that the administrator could even have children. Maybe the dead administrator is trying to be reborn. What? Although it's still restricted in scope of the South City. I came across that monster when I came here to the floor of death for the last time. I found out that it had a type of power similar to that of the administrator, although weaker. At first I wondered what I should do, but then I decided that it would be best to give that power to someone who could use it properly. So I gave it to Joe, whom I met in the hole, asking him to make good use of that monster's power. So Helljo isn't a bad guy? Well, at least until then he was a really good kid. That's why I never even imagined that he would become such a dictator. I thought that he definitely had potential. I'm going to ask him once and for all when I meet him, what on earth made him change so much? I would guess that being imprisoned here for effectively all eternity does that to people. The Floor of Death, Part 18. At the same moment, the Desar rescue team. Prison entrance. Who's probably cool. Hey, what are you on? Huh? What is it? Before we meet this Desar guy, there's something that I'm curious about. Curious. What on earth kind of power does Desar have for him to be able to beat Joe? I thought he already lost to Joe before. Does he have some kind of plan? Tell the truth. Did you lie to us? Lie. Yeah, did you make the whole story about your grudge towards Joe? Make up the whole story. And your real goal is not to get rid of Heljo, but rather meeting the Tsar? Hmm. Kuhn being smart as usual. You think my goal is meeting the Tsar? What does that mean? Kuhn, what are you talking about? A lie? You saw before that guide. No, I'm certain. You may have said that you broke into the castle to get revenge on Joe, but you're not actually interested in what Joe is doing. Plus, it's suspicious that you're using Yuri Jahad as bait when she is the only person capable of killing Helja. Mm. That's why it seems like you came here to meet the Tsar, not to get revenge on Joe. I don't think it's good to suspect people without any good reason. Well, that was a good reason, though. His logic is sound. There are lots of other suspicious things, too. First, your attitude as a guide. You came here as Rohal's guide in order to find the thorn fragment, but right now you're going on a completely different journey to avenge your fellow guide. I don't think that you would prioritize your personal grudge over Rohal's journey. That's not how someone would behave if they were angry about not following the standard path for the death of a companion. Second, the attitude of you and I, AI, who lost someone. That was the younger bitch that we met. You and I, who lost someone precious to both. I don't really get the feeling that you guys are angry or sad about her death. Third, Hedgehog doesn't have the thorn fragment. If you did, folk would have already heard about it, and your concrete goal would have been breaking into the castle and finding the thorn fragment. So, this is what I think. There's some kind of connection between the Tsar guy and the thorn fragment, and that's why you're using us to meet him. Huh. Ha! Surprising. You're extremely close to the correct answer. I knew it. What? What does she mean? So the corpse that we saw before was a fake? No, it's true that she was killed by Helja, as well as the fact that I have a personal grudge towards Joe because of that. But I simply have a more important purpose as a guide. The Tsar, who is in prison at the moment, is in no shape for fighting. Of course, he won't be of any use in the fight with Heljo either. What I want is not his power, but rather a certain item that he has. An item? That's right, I came here to get that thing that the Tsar has. It's called the soul-stirring ladle. Okay. I mean, it looks cool, but that's a rather silly name. Soul-stirring ladle? Yeah, it's the magical item that the Tsar and the jar used when making the spirit room. You've heard the story about the Tsar and the jar making the spirit room, right? One of the items that they used at the time was the soul-stirring ladle, with its mysterious power to scoop up souls. The ladle plays the important role of binding souls together which have not united with one another. Ah, and it's also the only item capable of scooping up the souls in the spirit room. But, but isn't that what Heljo is after? You're right, but Heljo thinks that it's already broken, because the Tsar smashed the ladle right in front of Joe. But it's not an item that can be broken so easily. We've kept searching for that ladle that disappeared, and I, who infiltrated into Joe's castle, recently came back and said that she saw the Tsar with that ladle. What? So the reason that guide was killed by Joe? Yep. She had also. Oh, no, no, that was the dead guide. I don't remember what the young guide was called again. Uh, my notes are getting too full. Like finding a name in there is next to impossible. Yep, she had also snuck into the castle in search of the ladle when Joe killed her. We tried for a very long time to break into this place. For I, it's the second time to break in here. Why on earth do you guys want that ladle? Actually, we are not very interested in the ladle itself. The one who is interested in the ladle is a guy named Madorako. That wasn't like Syndicate guy, was it? No, his name was different. Did we hear of him? Oh, wait, yeah, that was the guy of the Grey Cat Syndicate or something. I think it was something like that. Grey Catfish or something. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Well, I could just read on. Madorako from the workshop battle? That's right, here's a eh, sorry. One moment. That's right, he's a merchant who sided with the folk which got involved in the workshop battle. Actually, his private army is the one who managed to sneak the thorn fragment out of the Floor of Death. Huh. I did not think that we would call back to this guy. It hasn't been confirmed, but there are rumors that he has another thorn fragment too. They say that since becoming the enemy of several executives at Folk during the workshop battle, he's been searching for a client to whom he can sell the thorn fragment at a proper price. What Madarako has been desperately wanting for ages is the soul-stirring ladle. I am starting to understand what I'm talking about. We plan on finding that ladle and trading it for the thorn fragment. We may not know why Madarako wants the ladle, but we need that thorn fragment. That's why I wanted to use you guys to obtain the ladle, so I came here before you guys and prepared everything in advance. I never thought that we all would be able to come here and get a thorn fragment, because this place isn't so simple that you can just walk in and get something done. But Bum kinda did, though. Although I didn't expect we all to disappear all of a sudden, of course. Wait, that means you used your jihad purely as a bait? Just to distract Heljo? That's right. It would be nice if she were to beat Joe, but even if she can't, I just have to get a ladle and escape from here. Since I never liked her being with you all in the first place. Ooh, and Rachel and the Lee are watching. Or was that the Tsar? No, that or the Jar. I'm getting the monarchs confused. Even if she dies here, I don't really care. What? The soul-stirring ladle? How does she know about the ladle? Now that you guys know the truth, make a choice. Are you going to go with me to find the ladle, then escape from here and look for Viol? Or are you going to tell Yuri Jahad the truth and spoil the whole plan? Of course, you won't gain anything if you choose the latter. Intruders! How dare you try to steal the Tsar's ladle? The Lee? He was the Lee, okay. I grant the Lee. We'll never allow that. No, what the hell? The soul-stirring ladle is our treasure. We can't hand it over to anyone. Rumble. Ooh. And the issue is they have no way to defeat an immortal. Well, at least not permanently, I guess. Maybe Kuhn can imprison him again. Like again, as in the previous creatures. Uh, and yeah, that was the aftermath of Heljo's blaster. Did you see that overwhelming power? Was something back too. They all plan on cooperating with. Huh? Hey, little punks, where did you all go? And nobody there. Huh? They flew off on her insect. They just said that you have to defeat Helljoy if you want him to tell you where the thought fragment is. Yeah, that crazy bastard. Maybe senile, but how can he be so greedy? Uh, Yuri, Bam? Bam, I think I just had a scary dream. Yeah, clasp. Yuri, this is not time for. Uh, I still not understand what's going on, you troublemaker. Ah, just kicks her away. Yuri, are you okay? You guys should escape to the North City. Be especially careful not to let her have a fit. My hangover. Uh, what about you, Garam? Joe will be here soon. Joe is the most powerful warrior in the South City. Perhaps I could do it if I were on my own, but it's impossible for this many people to escape together. I'll go and block him so you guys use that time to escape. No matter how important destiny may be, I can't lose you just to indulge that senile Grand Dejar's stubbornness. Who is that? This girl. I, I can do that. What? I came here to take a test. No matter how dangerous it may be, I'm going to pass the test and get a thought record. I don't know what's going on, but I'm heading back too, since this kid's little companions are still in the castle. Uh, so that's where Kun and the others are. If that's where my companions are, then I really do have to get back there, Garam. Garam? Wait, Princess Garam Jahad? Hmm, she does not like that she is recognized. What are you doing here? Bam! Hockney, Mata. Bam! Hockney said he saw. What? Not sure what it is, but Hockney saw something incredible in the future, on a whole different level from anything that he's seen before. If we keep going like this, we'll all die. We have to take Heljo to the place that I saw in the future. What did you say? Not far from here, there's an entrance to a hole connected to the North City. Something will appear there to help us. Like Jurek? Something that will help us? What are you guys talking about? I'm not exactly sure, but that's the only way for everyone to survive. But please trust him. Hockney can see the future. He's not lying. Hockney received eyes from the jar that allow him to see the future. We should trust him. The jar's eyes? If he has the jar's eyes, then maybe. Could you tell me in detail about the future that you saw? Eh? Master Joe, how much further are you going to chase them? For now, we should head back to. Shut up! You got that slowpox? I'm going ahead without you. Sir. And there is blasting off. Remember the times where people were afraid to fall off a bridge? Eh? Ah, suddenly impact? Is that Yurek? Lots of swooshing and kishing. What is happening? Eh? Oh, they are confronting him together. It's fun, have you guys been on the same team? Huh? Hmm. Who was even saying that? What on earth is it that's going to come out and help us? Swoosh? I hope I'm not too late. Back to that scene. Yeah. And there's everybody and said hold that Urek is probably going to come out. That guy who's been over there for a while now. Could he be the eye freak? Mhm. Forget about giving him a proper fight. Our goal is to lure him away. The enemy has complete control over the Shinzo here. We can't beat him anyway. Still, since I've never met this type before, I want to have a bit of fun. Hey, may not be ignited, but take this. Does that do anything? At least he is dodging? Maybe? Hard to tell what's going on. And clang. Oh, but he's just catching it with his hand. What are you doing? I don't feel the same power as before. Well, actually, that wasn't me. You just have to make do with me for now. I'm a very fun person too when you get to know me. Damn it. Still the Flow of Death, part 19. I don't need you, I wanted power from before. Class of the Red Tresser. Yeah? Sorry. But, yeah. Oh, but he didn't completely miss. Oh, you wounded me just with a scratch. Quit messing around, both of you. Huh? She also did something explosive. uh, sorry for just doing weird sound effects. And suddenly, pow! Snow Blaster, Ice Castle. More explosions. That was amazing. Hmm? Don't stand a chance. Right now, is this an attack that freezes the body of an immortal? No attack will work against Helljaw. What a shame, it doesn't work against me, since my entire body is boiling hot. What if the power from before appears again? Those three will definitely be a danger, even to me. Have to finish them off, once and for all. the zero area. And something is happening. Uh, is this? Oh, I just took away the Shinzo. I'm falling. Changes the concentration of Shinzo. Kranka. Okay, suddenly falling is actually a threat again. Yeah, that guy really does have complete control over the Shinzo here. Can understand having control over a place like the whole, but I can't believe that he can manipulate Shinzo like that. He's just like the administrator. Yeah, we got that from Urek. Uh, oh, is that punk? How is he able to use Shinzo? Ooh. Despite him just removing everything, he still can do it. Well, I guess there's where being in an irregular comes in. I just now have this idea. Wait. Andrew was able to well defeat the administrator, even though the administrator could have like snapped his blizzard claws and simply removed all Shinzo from him. But well, Andrew apparently was still able to like pierce him with like a billion spears, and it seems that's the general rule for irregulars. They aren't tied to the administrators at all. They can control Shinzo no matter what the administrator says or does. Or in this case, Helja. Wait a bit, that kid? Is that red thing on his back? A thorn fragment. Perfect. Heljo took the bait. When he finds out that Viol has a thorn fragment, Heljo will go after Viol and try to catch him at all costs. What? You want to use Palm as bait? That's right. Right now, that's the best way to get him to stop chasing us and get to that place. What do you mean? You said that you can kill the immortal inhabitants of this place, right? Yes. There's a good chance that that's because of the power of the thorn. I think that the power of the thorn that Viol has was also responsible for making Hogney's eyes able to see further into the future than normal. Perhaps Andrew gave those eyes to the jar in order to lead us to the future that we need to reach. That would be a very long plan. And with the thorn, you will be able to control Shinzo in the Helljaws area. Joe will recognize the presence of the thorn fragment if he sees you using Shinzo within his own territory. We're going to use that to our advantage to lure him. Hockney definitely said that me, the guide, and Kanka will encounter that something in that hole in the future. We have to go after it. Uh, we'll head over to the hole while Hedgehog chases you after realizing that you have a thorn fragment. It's a dangerous job, but you're the only one who can do it. Will you do it? Wait, this is way too dangerous. It's okay, Yuri. I'll do it. This is also my test. So leave it to me. Let's go. You little punks, do you think you're going? Oh, he has a tail. I didn't even notice. I won't let you get away. Oh, no, he's coming after us. Such as they're hiding up above. You guys get over here too. Eh? Yes, Master Eljo. Sanchez, there's no need to do that. Just leave. That wasn't Hell Joe. Just leave them to Master Joe. Could really get killed if you make a mistake around that guy. This whole thing started because of that announcement that Joe made anyway. That's enough, Charlotte. Sanchez! Eh. As I said in the comments, trying to give all the undead here raspy voices was a terrible idea. I do hope the whole Deathflow arc is going to end soon. He may have gotten a bit strange at the moment, but since accepting power from Joe, I've continued to have faith in the fact that he is truly qualified to be our leader. Also, still so hard. Stop right there, all of you. Why do you have that thought fragment? He's coming to catch us. He's catching up to us. I completely misread that sentence. uh, Mother, the enemy. Also, Sanchez coming in. We must drop down as far. No descent. Ah. Ah. Eh? Master Joe! Are you alright? Thanks. I'm not even sure what happened. They outmaneuvered him. Oh, and hit him with... Who did that? Oh, they outmaneuvered him and Sanchez accidentally hit hit Joe with his blast. Those bloody idiots! Oh, really? Getting on my nerves. Hell, Joe, blood flood. So everything around him explodes. The hole is filled with blood. Is being filled with blood. We must escape. Yeah, that doesn't look good. Ah. We made it. This is a place that Hockney saw in the future. You bastards, you won't escape this time. Hell, Joe. Damn it, Hell, Joe followed us here. What now? It's time for me to step in and deal with this. Oh, she is throwing off her heels. Oh, now it's getting serious. No, you can't even use Shinzo. So what? I can overcome that. With attitude. What is she doing? Extending the Black March? Oh no, she jumped. Eh? She went flying? But she hasn't even had the Shinzo upgrade? Impressive. Such monsters' physical abilities. And get smacked away. Ah. Jump? Huh? Yuri! I finally hit her. Sanchez. Oh. Oh, that's cute. And Bam catches her. It looks like you made one last desperate attempt to struggle, but you failed. Well, there's no chance of you guys beating me here anyway. I don't know how you got a hold of that thorn, but it must have something to do with that eye freak being with you. I take my time asking about all of this after making you surrender to me. Now, shall we put an end to this boring game of hide and seek? Oh, charging up another blast? I'm going to kill you and steal the thorn fragment that you have. Please hurry, Garam. Inside the hole connected to the North City. Yeah, there's no one here. What on earth did he say that was coming to help us? Is that York? Was saying that anyway. I probably got him. Yeah, I had better get back and help you all. Oh, right. There was his relationship with Garam. He does not seem to be eager to meet her again. Yeah. Let's look around a bit first, Princess. Why did you suddenly stop walking, Masno? Be quiet. I don't want Garam to catch me. Garam. Crap, I'm screwed. I tried so hard to be Joe without Graham knowing. What's she doing here? She finds out that I gave Joe the red trisser. We completely rejected. So was there even a relationship, or is he has he just decided that she's his girlfriend? I fell in love with Gramben. I first came to the floor of death. Please accept my love. Screw off your freaking shit face. I've kept trying to win her heart, but she hasn't accepted my love. Okay. Without giving up, I dashed towards her and showed her everything that I have. Oh, accept my love. Go away, you freak. But ultimately, she banned me from entering the floor of death. Damn it. Ah. After being rejected by her, I tried meeting lots of other girls. But it didn't change the fact that Graham is the only one for me. Girl A, Girl B, Girl F. Oh. I did not expect to learn about Urek's relationship issues, but this is hilarious. They seem like you're hitting on them one-sidedly. After hearing about Heljo, I thought that maybe I could earn Gram's love by defeating Heljo without her knowing. What's Gram doing here when she should be in North City? If she catches me here, it will all be over. Damn it, should I just go home? Are you crying? Princess Gram, why don't you try doing what that guy with the weird eyes said? You mean... Hey, I also heard you talking in the future. Talking? Yeah. This is what you said. I forgive. I forgive everything. Oh, yeah. I forgive everything. What am I doing? I've waited a long time for you to return. If you help me this time, let's forget about everything and start over seriously. Uh, if you say so. Huh? Then of course I'll help you, my lady. What's that guy doing here? I'm going to kill you and steal the thorn fragment that you have. And I'll find out how to get out of this place from that girl. Uh-huh. That's kinda adorable, like Bum holding Yuri. I freak, the same goes for you. You're going to tell me how you're going to have to tell me how I can escape from this place. Alright, now surrender to me. And boom. Uh, Damn it, I'll block him. Yo, it's too dangerous. That reckless idiot is sure giving you a hard time, baby. That voice. Eh? But don't worry anymore. The hero has arrived. Oh, and he just completely dispersed Heljo's blast. Right now, I'm so full of the power of love that I'm invincible. And pow. Blasted it back at Heljo, maybe? No, he just yeah, completely dispersed the blast. Yeah. Hey, long time no see, Heljo. Ulrich, Masino. You sure changed a lot since I last saw you. So, how long is the video? Yeah, not long enough. I was already surprised just to meet Garam Jahad. Princess, are you okay? Didn't think that she and Ulrich Marsden knew each other. She is not happy about the situation. Hey, long time no see, Helja. You sure changed a lot since I last saw you. Ulrich? Ulrich, how? Ulrich Marsden, what are you doing here? It's been a while. Actually, I also couldn't come here for a while since this place became off limits. Plus, I heard some bad news about you. They say that you're playing king with the power of the red Trissa that I gave you. Uh, but when you got the red Trissa from me, I am sure that you said that you would use the power for the benefit of everyone. Why did you change like that, Helja? You come here after all this time just to boss me around. I'm sick of this goddamn place. Right now, my only goal is to get out of here. So hurry up and hand over those behind you to me. Otherwise, I'll take them by force if I have to. Uh, Huh, okay, by force, you say. Floor Death, Part 20. That's right, I take them by force, with the power of this red dresser that you gave to me. Baby, we're going to run. Get ready. Huh? You're the only one who can use Shinzo here. Hurry. Oh, he can't? Huh. Well, there goes my theory that irregulars in general can use Shinzo without the administrator. Hey, would you come here if you can't use Shinzo? You did whack. Ah, just wait for now. I hear what he has to say. I don't even need Shinzo anyway. Don't be, don't be ridiculous. Damn it, I was wondering what was coming to help us, but I guess it was this useless idiot. Oh, it sounds pathetic. You can't even reach me anyway. Come, something is coming. We have to turn to the right. And they at least dodged that one. Go in a zigzag. Be honest and tell me, why did you come here? And how do you know that punk? Left, down. Uh, Hold on a sec, I have to talk to him. Hey Joe, what the heck happened to you? Didn't you tell me that there was something you want to do with that power? This wasn't what you wanted. I feel like I got another burn to carry now. Shut up, you know nothing. I already tried my best. There's explosions everywhere. The people here are all just idiots who fear change. I tried to use the whole to share power with everyone. I said we should combine our power to escape to the outside. But the people here doubted my words and feared my power. Hell, Joe. So ultimately, right till the very end, they threw away a chance to change themselves. If only that ladle hadn't gotten broken. The ladle? The soul-stirring ladle? They could have all escaped from this place if we just had that ladle. In exchange for sharing the power of the whole equally with everyone, he said that we should use the ladle to get out of here. As soon as I just suggested using it, the Tsar criticized me. He said that we have to stay here because of some destiny. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. When I kept on insisting on the same idea, he ended up trying to trap me in prison and keep me from escaping forever. But when his minions came to get me, they were overwhelmed by my power. Some of his servants betrayed him and came to work for me. I asserted that the Tsar should retire and hand over the position of leader of the South City to me. Feeling desperate, he then branded me a traitor and made the absurd claim that the youngest member of the Grand Family should inherit the ladle instead of me. He's cute. Even though he was just a kid who had stopped growing because of a spell blessing when he was young, they convinced me to decide who the next leader would be through a peaceful vote. Of course, I was confident I would win, since I had promised equal power and freedom to everyone. But do you know what the result was? That little brat won, for the simple reason that he is from the Grand Family. Hmm. Hmm. Unable to bear it any longer, I staged a coup and succeeded in driving the Tsar out of the city. But the Tsar refused to hand over the ladle till the very end and smashed it right in front of me. You think the Tsar is a benevolent leader and I am a tyrant? Don't be ridiculous. They may have used destiny or whatever as an excuse, But these assholes simply preferred living here. You, you did something stupid again, didn't you? Hurry up and tell me. Yuri put this down first. Without even trying to go to the outside world, they were happier with this hellish world that suited their own tastes. How am I supposed to change those goddamn bastards? I mean, he has a point. Can't now just everybody work together? Like, why are we even fighting now? Oh, yeah. I don't want to. That was probably Ulrich. I don't want to. I'm going to get out of this damn town. This place is a land of corpses with dead minds, not bodies. Oh, wait, no, she was probably. Anyway, that was probably Yuri. Like the I don't want to. I'm sick of sitting around watching TV here and dreaming of the outside world. Eh? No, you die. I'm going to leave here myself and change the world. Watch out, bomb. Eh? Another massive blast. And meanwhile, back with the Lee. What's this all of a sudden we see? Gently, the current rule of the North City, was originally a ranker. And now also immortal. Great. What? It looks like we've met a tough opponent. How dare you try to steal our treasure, soul-stirring ladle? Can never be forgiven for this. I'm going to punish you. Ah! Damn it, how are we supposed to beat a ranker? Let's talk this out. What on earth is going on here? Yeah, what's she doing anyway? I'm not totally sure, but I think all of those guys came in here in search of the ladle. If I go and take control of that ladle first, I could make a deal with Madarako and get the Thorn Fragment, couldn't I? Hmm. I mean, her just hanging back and gathering information first is kind of smart. I got to give it to her. A soul-stirring ladle is your treasure. What a load of nonsense. Didn't that originally belong to all of the inhabitants of this place? What? Like, when you guys first cast a spell on this place, the Grant family promised the residents of this place that you would use the ladle to free the souls of anyone who wants to leave in 500 years. But you guys didn't keep that promise. The souls in the spirit room belong to a different immortal body, but you could change the bodies with souls attached to them if you use the soul-stirring ladle. The Tsar and the Jar originally promised to share the spirit room and the ladle as well as to not abuse their power. But over time, as more and more people wanted to escape from this place, the Tsar and the Jar changed their minds. They rounded up everyone who opposed them or tried to escape from here, and used the ladle to transfer the souls into little dolls or gigantic parasites. Oh. Ah. Shit. They called them Leech Guardians. And they made them defend the floor of death and their own castle, as well as forcing them to capture anyone trying to leave this place. Huh. Yeah, the more we know about it, Heljo is kinda justified. Like, it's of course a bad thing that he installed himself as a tyrant, but He was just opposing the other tyrants. And you guys tried harder and harder to hide and conceal the existence of the ladle. Ultimately, the ladle, which had been the only hope of freeing people from this place, became a sword for maintaining the power of the Tsar and the Jar. There's a reason why the Tsar and the Jar were able to maintain control of this place without any major problems for such a long time. You never deserved that ladle anyway. We need it, so we're going to have to take it with us. Don't be ridiculous. It was the best choice for everyone. Since I was saved by Andrew, we have been guarding this place in order to deliver the thorn to our savior. And meanwhile, Rachel is just sneaking in, trying to steal the ladle for herself. But what if the Gerard family on the outside had found out about our existence? They would have learned of the existence of the thorn and tried to steal it from us at all costs. Staying here and waiting for the savior? That was our destiny. What's so bad about punishing those who rejected our destiny and tried to leave this place? Defying destiny is a foolish thing to do. as the panel zooms in on Rachel's face. Defying destiny is literally all that she's trying to do, and grabbing that destiny for herself. In a way, I kinda admire her spirit in trying to, well, usurp the role of the main character in a way. If she wasn't just such a... Yeah, I'm not going to continue this sentence, so... yeah. Defying destiny is a foolish thing to do. The ladle must remain on our hands so that we can punish those people. Today we finally met our savior. Even if there were some slight problems, that means we made the right choice. Yeah, but can't just everybody now stop fighting and work together? The savior is here. Everybody can just leave now. Now that we know that the ladle still exists. Grantly, sniper eyes activated. So here's special eyes too. I don't know how you know the secret of the ladle, but you're all going to die here, you thieves. Sorry, but I can't allow that. Inner core activated. Eh? And did it work to trap the blast in there? Ah, he reflected my attack. Idossi, get the bonbon. And teleporting away. Yeah. Oh, just behind him. Oh, he trapped him inside the inner core. Let's go. But his sniper eyes. That lighthouse. Something in it. Invisible observer, little B. Huh. What's that going to do? Tvardyut, what are you going to do now? Obviously, we should enter the castle to get the ladle from the sand and escape. Then we'll find Viola and get out of this place. You're really not interested in anything but Bam. Based on what that guy said, the ladle that the Tsar has is practically the only way to get out of this place. So if you just make good use of it, couldn't we get Heljo to join our side? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do it. Heljo is funny. I like him. I want him to be part of the groove. Kun. Eh? Sachi. Everything's okay here. We got the device that opens the door to the place where the Tsar is trapped. Nice timing. Hurry up, would you? You might die if you take too long. What? It's a long story. Just hurry. Oh, hurry up and... Yep. Okay, she is I. Doors open, hurry! Before the Lee escapes. Did he already? Oh no, the observer is heading for the lighthouse and destroys it. That's not good. The lighthouse? The Lee? Oh, die, you thief! Uh, Whoa! Suddenly, Rachel, stop! Uh, glance. Ra Rachel? Rachel? These are Bum's companions. Bum won't forgive you if you harm them. What? These thieves are the Savior's companions. What on earth are you talking about? Nice rescue there, Rachel. What's she doing here? You heard me. Those guys are Bum's companions, so let them go. But they're trying to steal from us. Soul-stirring ladle is our treasure. Sorry, but I'm going to have to tell you to give up on the ladle. Honestly, I don't think you guys have the right to keep that ladle. Wouldn't it be better for everyone to give Heljo the ladle and tell him to leave this place? I mean, if she has one thing going for her, she's a good manipulator, and right now, we need some talk no jutsu. It's starting to get on my nerves, that goddamn fatalism of yours, I mean. She's not wrong. Getting on your nerves. I think everyone has to live according to a fixed destiny. Oh, oh. Don't be silly, no one on the outside lives like that. Destiny only has value when you create it yourselves, I know very well. It's foolish to devote your own life to destiny like that. She's not wrong. Enough of all this nonsense about destiny. The savior that you guys are looking for has appeared here anyway, right? Although it's kind of ironic since she wants to take over Bum's destiny. So it's basically a lie, but on the other hand not. It would be better to use the ladle to let Heljo leave. Then I'll be able to find out the location of the thorn fragment. Isn't that what you guys wanted most? And I guess there's no choice. You will have to die too. Oh, fuck. It was such a good effort though. Finally, Rachel does something. I'm being a little bit hard on her, but oh well. Just everything is destroyed again. Are they dead? No, it would take more than that. Are you okay, Bum? I almost died. How did she get her heals back? You saved me. I was able to get out of there because you let me know in advance, Hockney. If Ulrich hadn't dug a cave to provide us with retreat at the moment, I probably would have died. Ooh. He dug a cave just with a kick. Hey, baby. Y- You can still fly around, right? What are you planning on doing? You can't even use Shinzo. The two of us are going to see Helja. I have to hit him back at least once. What? Are you insane? Why are you taking Bob with you? It's fine, it will be over in no time. That idiot may be frustrated because the ladle broke, but one hit will be enough to knock some sense into him. Ooh, he is taking off his limiter. Well, it wasn't really a limiter, but you know what I mean. It, is that... Could that be that anklet? What the heck has that freak been up to on the outside? That feels better. But we will see that one hit to knock the sense back into Heljo in the next video. Oh, shit. I am sweating like crazy. Oh, God damn. That's kind of gross. I'm sorry, you did not need to see that. Yeah. Uh, until next time.